Hello, I'm here on Church Street once again, Liverpool city centre. It's a glorious, lovely, sunny Wednesday afternoon. The first purpose of these videos was to grab the attention of the good people of Liverpool. Now I believe I've achieved that and I've got your attention. I need to explain a little bit more the threat cultural change poses to our city. You see, Joe Owens has been a student of politics since 1978. I have witnessed the change to areas, towns and cities across the country that underwent profound cultural change, where they lost everything that was theirs, everything that was promised to their children and their grandchildren, that was lost. And it's not coming back, it's gone. The inheritance should have been passed to their children, grandchildren. That, as I've said, has gone, lost. Their children and grandchildren never inherited it. Now, the same is happening here in our glorious city, Liverpool. It's not Joe Owens making this up. It's not Joe Owens exaggerating either. We have seen in the once proud working class community of Kensington and Fairfield, we have seen with our own eyes in the past 10 years, let's say, if not less, we have seen cultural change transform a once proud working class Scouse community into something completely different. It's an outpost of somewhere in the third world, a mixture of many nations, cultures, ways, values. You couldn't say one different culture dominates there's that many. So that area has been changed, and it's not changing back to the way it once was. Now, with the right campaign, with the right hard work, we can stop that community completely vanishing, right? We can stop that. And by doing that, we send a loud and clear message to Liverpool City Council and whoever that the same is not going to happen to Tuebrook, Old Swan, Anfield and many other places in Liverpool now being culturally changed. Because rest assured, if it's not stopped, they will catch up to Kensington. Kensington eventually, like I've said, will be swallowed up. It will become a Sandinay of Liverpool, followed by Old Swan, Tuebrook, Anfield. Do we really want this for our city? And like I've said, and I'll say again, the inheritance that we're safeguarding is for our children and our grandchildren. It's not for the new arrivals or their children or grandchildren. It's for us. Our forefathers shed blood and tears for this city and for its well-being and its future. And we can't see it thrown away, because that's what's happening. The politicians, they'll just kick the ball that far ahead. By the time they catch up, they're out of office. It's someone else's problem. That's how it works with these politicians. I suppose that's how it's always worked. So don't expect any help from them. In fact, they will join in the chorus attacking what I'm saying and will encourage further cultural change in the form of refugees welcome. Ian Byrne, my MP. I'll leave that clip at the end, I always do. It's just a reminder what these idiots, these clowns, what they are doing to our city with this silly nonsense, refugees welcome, they don't care. All they care is about their careers, self, likes on Facebook, backslapping, and all the usual stuff that comes with being a little creep that doesn't care. All they care about, as I've said, is themselves, the careers. Because if they did care about Liverpool and its future, they most certainly, all right, my man, you okay, sir? Yeah. They wouldn't be shouting from the rooftops, refugees welcome, knowing quite well everything that comes with that. They wouldn't, right? They'd be opposing it. They'd be saying what I'm saying. Let's keep our Scouse city Scouse. Yes, small numbers, new arrivals, they can fit in. That's not a problem, but that's not what's happening. So many are coming into our city now with different ways, beliefs, standards, values, cultures, characters, identity. They're not assimilating or mixing in. In fact, the complete opposite. They don't want to assimilate. They want to dominate, right? They are not the same as immigrants that came here in the 50s, that came from the Commonwealth. They brought British values and standards with them. This lot now are bringing a new set of values and standards that are incompatible with our Scouse Liverpool, right? Right? They're incompatible with our Scouse ways. I'm sure you know where I'm coming from, right? They are completely incompatible. So the only thing that can happen then is we lose all our Scouse ways and everything that comes with being a Scouser, a Liverpudlian, and living in Liverpool. Everything goes, and it has changed, right? We've seen that change happen in Kensington and Fairfield. It's not something Joe Owens is making up, and I know quite well, you all know where I'm coming from. You know I'm speaking the truth. That area has changed. One only has to go there to see that it's changed, right? One only has to go there. So the rest of the city, Tuebrook, Swan, Anfield, and many other neighbourhoods, they are undergoing the same fate of Kensington 10 years ago. Except this time, it's probably going to take 5 years for them to catch up to Kensington and Fairfield because of so many new arrivals being dispersed in our glorious city. This is important. It's an important message. I don't come down here for the fun of it. I don't come down here at my own time, expense. I come down here because this is serious. It's urgent. If we don't stop it now, we'll end up like the other towns and cities across the country that lost their birthright, their inheritance. The children, they were meant to inherit everything their forefathers had left them, and they didn't. It was taken from them. We can't allow that to happen in our glorious city. Okay, thank you.
What do you think about the narrative at the moment to people crossing the channel? How do you think that we should be tackling the small boats crisis?
I'm quite simple. Refugees welcome.